Welcome to the PowerShell course, and in this today video session we are going to learn how to install DBA tool model offline, or if we don't have internet, how to import this DBA tool model, right? And why this came in my mind to create this video, because today I was facing some issue. There is some PowerShell code we developed for the office, and what happened, that code we can run only where the DBA tool model is installed, right? In some server, in some virtual machine, that DBA tool model was not installed and it is failing, right? And if we try to install this DBA tool model, we are not able to install because internet was not available on that VM. And when we went, I will show you the scenario. You can see I have this domain controller machine, you can see here, and I have two node I have added into this virtual machine. This one, you can see this node 1, and this is the node 2. Just example, this is the node 2. You can see node 1, it is already DBA2 model is installed here. If I will go and run get command DBA tool, get command hyphen model DBA tool, you will get some result. These are the functions, these are the commanded. But if I am going to run the same command on node 2, it's not giving any result. Means DBA tool model is not installed into this virtual machine. And when we went for storage team or networking team, like please provide the internet, we have to install this DBA tool model, they are not ready because they are saying as per security reason, because this is a database server, we can't give you the internet, right? It is already, it is disabled, right? We don't have, if you have any other choice, you can do it, right? We are ready to do other thing but not providing the internet. Then how to do this? So it's very simple. I will tell you how to do. You have to pick up any virtual machine which having the internet, or otherwise you go. In my case, what I'm doing, this is my local laptop. This is my laptop and this is my virtual machine. That one I am showing you. In my laptop, I have already internet. What I will do, I will go and I will run this command. Means I am saving this model to this folder in C folder, C tab. Here only I will save. What I will try to do, I will just run this command. Okay, sorry. Oh, it is not there. Okay, I will have to create one folder here. New, go to folder. Okay, I created this folder and I'm going to execute this command. Once I will execute this command, what happened? It is going to save this model into this folder, offline folder. Just you have to wait for some time. It will take hardly 1 to 2 minutes to just be ready. Okay, once this has been downloaded, or it will be saved into this folder, you can see, or otherwise wait for some time. It will be just saved within 1 to 2 minutes maximum. Now you can see this is already done. You can go to the PowerShell. You can see it is already, this command has been executed. After executed, this two folder has been created. This is dbatool.library and dbatools folder. And what you understood till here means you have to go to any virtual machine where you have the internet or any VM. You go and try to, if you have internet, if DBA tool is already there, directly you can run like this, you can save it. Or if you don't have, you can install the DBA tool model into that server and you just save it. That one also you can do. Okay, once you've done this, then what you have to do, you have to transfer this to file, where to node 2, where we don't have DBA tool model installed. So what I will try to do now, I will try to copy this, right? How I will try to do copy, I will copy this to file directly. If you have access directly, you copy from outside to inside VM, it's fine. Or for me, I don't have access now. What I will try to do, I will copy this to, and I will go to D directory. I will tell you why I am going. I will go to the software. In software, there is this folder. I copied this to folder here, right? Because in my virtual machine into the node 2, what I have done, I have mapped this to, right? I have already mapped. So if you will go to my piece here, you can see this is the directly, this is the software. Inside the software I have mapped. So I have to copy this folder and I have to paste it some location. What will be the location? We'll discuss now. Okay. So we have to copy this and we have to do this one, right? So for that you can run this PS model path. So if you will execute, you can see there is the 4 path it is going to be displayed, right? You can see here. I will not go much more detail for this. You can see this is the 1 path, this is the second path, this is the third path, and this is the, okay, it will come here. And here one more path is there. This is the 4 path. You can see this is the 4 path is there. If you want to know this 4 path, you can go to my this video, not this. I will tell you into this PowerShell scripting and automation for SQL Server DBA. There, how I have explained how to import model, and I have explained in more detail about this all path, why this all path is there. I will not discuss much more here. What you have to do, you have to copy that folder to in this any of this folder, right? And if you are going to this folder, right, what will be happen? It will be limited. Only current user is able to run this code. And if you are going with second one, anyone is able to do this code. Okay. Okay. So I hope it is clear, right? What I will try to do, I will go to this path first. C user. I'm going now. C user. Then this is the user, current user. Then go to the documents, and then you can see the Windows PowerShell, and then you have to go to the model. If it is not there, you can go and create this folder, and then inside that you have to create model folder. And inside this model folder you have to paste this to this of the, or directly you can copy this folder and just paste it here, right? If you are doing this way, right, if you are going to do in this way, what is going to be happen? Only for current user, means SA admin, right, is able to run that DBA tool, not other people, because even you have installed into this server DBA tool model, but it is restricted to current user. So but you don't have to do this. One is not best practices. What you have to do, you have to go for second option. If you are going to install from here, then it is going to be good, right? And because, okay, so just wait. So anyhow it is copy, I will not delete. What you have to do, so I'm going now, go to C, then go to program files, and after program file, Windows PowerShell, just check where it is. Go to Windows PowerShell and that model, right? Inside that model you have to paste this one. Okay. Yes, continue you give. Okay, so okay, what is this? Sorry, why it is? Okay, we'll try to copy again. Copy, try to paste now. Okay, now it is to copy, maybe because of sub you need provide administration. Yes, continue. Okay, sorry, why it is like that? Okay, leave it. If it is not there, so just now we have installed, right? So we'll copy from there. Okay, we'll copy from here. Copy, go to C, program files, Windows PowerShell, go to model, and then paste it here. let's see, or it is started copying. Means this time I'm going to install into this folder I am keeping. If you are going to put here, what is going to be happen? It is going to be work for each user, which one having access onto this server. Okay. Once this will be done, right? Then what you have to do? You have to run this two code. Why you have to run this two code? Because this all file has been downloaded from the internet, so maybe there will be some restriction will be there, it will be blocking will be there, so that's why we have to run this code. So everything will be unblocked because of internet we have download maybe, so maybe this one it will not work. So because of that, what we have to do, we have to just copy, and this time I have taken this here. I just executed this two command, right? This two command is executed successfully, right? And once this two command is executed successfully, what you have to do, you have to run this import model. And before that, I will show you this two command I'm pasting here. This two is not necessary, right? Maybe if it is blocking, you have to give the same path where you are putting these two files, means DBA tool and this two. You have to give that path. As of now, if I'm running this get command hyphen model, I'm not getting any result. Now what I will do, I will run the import model DBA tool. Okay, sorry, it is not. Okay, why it is? Sorry, I think I have to put this two. Sorry. Okay. Because you can see this is the module and then we have put here, right? So like that only we have to give, not in that way. Just wait for some time. And I'm just given this path, which path means all will get the access, right? Not you can see this is not my user. This is the full path I'm giving. So anyone who having the access on to this server, they all will able to access this. Okay, so now this has been done now. Okay, so what I will do, I have to run this two. These two is successfully I was able to do. Now I'm running import model DBA tools. Now you can see it is importing. So it will take some time. So you have to wait for at least 2 to 3 minutes again. Okay, it is done now. Now if I will go and run the get command, let's see what I am getting now. So now I'm getting the all results. So like this, I have imported that all model. So guys, these things I have already explained into the more detail. You can see in 40 minute of video it is there. And this course is available into the Udemy, PowerShell script and automation for SQL Server DBA. So if you will go to this course and go to the 44 model, if you are going to watch, you will be able to understood into the more detail about how to import model manually. So that's it. And before closing this, no, wind up this today's session, I will like to explain you. See, my course is already available into the Udemy PowerShell script and automation for SQL Server DBA. This course is very important. If you are working as a SQL DBA, please go and watch this. An advanced version of this course is also available, that is called professional automation for using automation using PowerShell script for SQL DBA. You can go and watch this, right? I have created something called health check report if you want to build for the SQL server using PowerShell, that also it is here. Along with this, I have created some T-SQL programming scripting for SQL Server DBA, and I have two more courses available, that is for Azure, PowerShell for Azure, IAAS. There I have explained all no, Azure cloud in more detail. This is for infrastructure as a services. Another course is for platform as a services. So you can go watch this. Thank you so much for watching this video.